hi, you're here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've got your tea ready. I've got mine, and I'm trying to decide if I should start with the chocolate or the raspberry biscuit. But I'm Nicole from English Central, and normally, well, what we spend most of our time doing is selling educational textbooks for English as a second language. But, you know, I've got personal interest too, and I love reading other things. And I've been reading this really interesting book called Maneki Niko, The Japanese Secret to Good Luck and Happiness. And it has some interesting ideas in it that I was hoping I could share with you, and then I'll tie it back to something else in the end. So grab your tea and biscuits, and here we go. First of all, you've probably seen one of these cats before. You'll find them often in Chinese-run businesses, and there'll be one of these cats apparently waving at you from its perch next to the cash register. It turns out that this lucky cat is actually originated in Japan, and the name for it is Maneki Nito. The cat isn't actually waving, though. It is beckoning, and Maneki Nito literally translates as the cat inviting people to come in. It is a talismanic animal that attracts different things depending on which paw is raised. If the left paw is raised, it is inviting clients into a business. If the right paw is raised, it is inviting good fortune. The bell around its neck is to ward off evil spirits. Often they hold a coin, which is to represent wealth. A bib is for health. A marble invites wisdom and deep thought. What I find really interesting is that the author keeps hammering the point that the Japanese concept of luck isn't a matter of chance. It's really about three things that are central to Japanese culture. There is the popular expression ganbatte, which translates as do your best. It is said to encourage someone who is undertaking a complicated task or going through a tough time. The idea is not to leave things to chance, but to do everything one can to effect a positive outcome. There is no greater fortune than that which we forge ourselves through continuous effort. This is the basic ingredient for progressing and achieving good results. Wisdom. Knowing the keys to success is the second keystone to good luck. If you believe it, you create it. The third ingredient of fortune is having the conviction that what we aspire to is feasible and that we're going to achieve it. These three ingredients are how we influence our luck and shape the life we want. Now let me throw something else into the mix. Sometimes the Maneki Nito is depicted along with a Daruma doll, but more commonly the Daruma doll appears on its own. They are representations of the Bodhidharma, the Buddhist monk who was the founder of the Zen tradition. He was an intense dude. He just had his red robe, which is why Daruma dolls are usually red. Now look at the doll. Just a round, almost egg-like shape with no eyes and a not-so-friendly expression on his face. And of course no arms or legs either. Why? Well, legend has it that he once interrupted a 9-year meditation by blinking. He was so angry with himself for his lack of discipline that he cut off his eyelids so he wouldn't do it again. And myth has it that having spent so many years meditating without moving, his arms and legs fell off. I am not completely clear on how he ended up becoming a good luck symbol, but that is what he is. Daruma dolls are usually red and traditionally made of paper mache. They are weighed in the bottom so that if they get knocked, they bounce around, but they come back to sitting position. Appropriately, often written in calligraphy beside the Daruma is a proverb that translates as, if you fall 7 times, get up 8. The eyes are blank white with circles. When you get a Daruma doll, you're supposed to make a wish or set a goal and then color in the left eye. When you've achieved your goal or gotten what you wish for, you color in the right eye. Then you have the option of burning it and getting a new one, if you bought it at a temple. There are values associated with this talisman: perseverance and patience, resilience, keep trying, and discipline. The interesting thing with the Maneki Niko and the Daruma doll is that they show an insight that the Japanese have about the concept of luck. If we want to get what we desire, we can't simply leave things to chance. In order to bring about good fortune, we must apply patience, discipline, and perseverance. And gambate, do your best. As an English language teaching professional, you undoubtedly have as a professional goal to help your students do their best. And their goal as students in your program or class is undoubtedly to achieve the level of English that they need to have so that they can go on to achieve further educational and professional goals. And so here's the tie-in. It seems like now is a good time to let you know, or to make sure that you know, that Skillful, the hugely popular paired skills series from Macmillan, will be coming out in its 3rd edition this April. And it is beckoning you. High interest content and images help keep students interested and motivated. Very specific academic skills, such as learning to use and respond to back channeling and presentations, learning to understand and use Socratic reasoning, the Leitner system, and incorporating subject-specific jargon, gives students the keys to academic success. Clear unit outcomes with carefully staged, stepped, and scaffolded exercises to achieve them gives students confidence because they come to understand what they need to be able to do in an academic setting and that they are learning how to do it. There are 5 levels in the series going from A1 to C1. There's both the listening and speaking and the reading and writing streams. And Skillful also offers an enhanced digital experience that guarantees seamless face-to-face, hybrid, or fully online learning. Now, let me give you a little side story. I have a friend who she also is a teacher, but she has the effect on anything computer related that a really powerful magnet would have to a credit card. I mean, she can walk past a computer and the website that's on the screen will stop working. She has gone on to the Macmillan Learning platform and found it incredibly easy to sign up and get into her materials. So it's highly intuitive. You won't, just eliminates any problems with the whole digital side of things. And then, of course, it's already really well designed and in terms of content and features as well. And there's also a great teachers app with a new assessment tool. We have a large chain of schools that's currently using Skillful. The woman who's the head of curriculum, she had been doing it for a number of years and was used to receiving complaints from staff and students alike about the materials. She was absolutely thrilled when they adopted Skillful because she didn't receive a single complaint from a student or a teacher. So the series is tried and true. The kinks have been worked out, and of course now that it's in its 3rd edition, it's just been improved that much more. Oh, well, you know what? My tea is almost done, and I imagine you have to get on with things too, so I'll let you go. But I hope you'll take a look at click on the link in the notes below. That will take you to the Macmillan website where you'll be able to see a little bit more information on the series, as well as sample units, scope and sequence, and a few videos, including an interview with Dorothy Z. Mack, one of the authors and the series consultant for Skillful. Skillful is beckoning success for your students. Thank you for your time and ganbate!